how can one not hurt? That's been something that just...
Not hurt yourself or not hurt others?
well, I would say others.
Is that the question? When you say, how can one not hurt, are you speaking about others?
Yeah, I am. I mean, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, are you doing something intentionally to hurt them?
No.
Then how can you hurt them? They can still choose to be hurt, you know. They can choose to hurt themselves relative to what it is you are choosing to do. And it's not like you can't make, in a sense, a mistake. Mm-hmm. And you can use other people's guidance and advice to say, well, you seem to be acting a little bit out of your integrity here. You might want to take a look at that. But it's up to you to decide whether that's actually true or not. If you're willing to explore the possibility that it might be, then in a sense, you're not out of integrity. And there is no worry about intentionally hurting anyone else. If you, in that sense, unintentionally do something that is out of integrity, you can say, all right, well, that wasn't my intention. I apologize. And now I have learned that by doing what it is I don't prefer to do, I now know more clearly what it is I do prefer to do. So thank you. And thus then, if you're not doing it intentionally, then in that sense, you are not responsible for what another person chooses to feel relative to you being true to yourself. Because you can only be responsible to people. You can't be responsible for other people. You can only be responsible for yourself.
I understand, believe me, but...
Oh, believe you?
And as a human, it is challenging to see others suffer.
But do you not understand that sometimes the idea is that they have chosen this for their own challenge? I'm not justifying that they have to, but many times people will experience what you call suffering because they are resisting their natural selves, and sometimes they actually choose that for a very, very positive reason. It is not up to you to decide necessarily the purpose behind what they have chosen. However, the way to help them best, if they have experienced the suffering out of resistance to the natural self as opposed to a true conscious choice or even an unconscious choice that actually serves a positive purpose, is to simply be the best possible example you can be of choosing a life of joy and excitement, and then you give them at least the opportunity by seeing through you the example of what they could also choose for themselves. But if they choose not to go that way, you must allow them their choice. Because if you don't allow them the freedom to choose, even suffering, why should you be allowed to choose what you prefer?
Yes.
Do you understand how this works?
I do.